Hi, kindergartners. Welcome back. How was your break? We missed you so much here at the TV classroom. Today is Monday, January 4th, and it's our first day back for learning from winter break. Now, before we get started, I need you to do a few things. The first thing is make sure you have your counters, your whiteboard, and your learning buddy. And then it's time to check in with our zone, because sometimes coming back from break can feel a little wobbly or a little scary or make you a little worried or not very fun because you really liked your break. What zone are you in today? I think Mr. Kevin is feeling angry today. What do you think? There he is. He's looking mad and angry, all right. So, Mabel, I'm feeling green today. I thought I would come back from break and feel kind of blue and sad, and I am sad it's over. I had a really great time with my family, and Mr. Wally got to take the whole time off from his work and spend it with Oliver and me, and we went up to the cabin in the woods, and we just had a great time. And then I remembered I had to come back, and I was feeling a little yellow yesterday, and I thought I'd be feeling blue today, and that's why I was nervous yesterday. I didn't want to feel sad. But guess what? I woke up and I thought, today's a great day, and I get to go back to the TV classroom today. So I'm feeling green today. Make sure you share with someone at home or with your learning buddy your feelings today. Now, it's Make It Monday. So let's take a look at our first slide and see what we have to do. How many more would we need to make 7 if we already have 2? How many? 5. 5, 6, 7. How many more would we need to make 8? How many do you see? 6. How many more to make 8? 6, 7. Yeah, we just need 2 more, right? 1 on each side to have 4 and 4. Great job. How many more to make 9? We already have 5. 5 and what makes 9? 5 and 4 makes 9. Great job. Ooh, how many do you see? 2 rows of 4. How much is that? It's 8. How many more make 10? 2. To get 2 rows of 5, we need 2 more. 5 and 5 makes 10. Ooh. Now, I know I had this for 10. So, am I done? Oh, how many made 10? 3 more. Because 7 and 3 make 10. Today we are learning all the ways to make the numbers 6 and 9. Are you ready? Show me these numbers, either using your counters or your fingers. I'm going to highlight a number and you're going to finger flash it for me. Or you could do this. Or you could do this. Or this. Or this. Are you ready? Be watching. I'm not going to say anything. That's going to be hard for me. Here we go. Are you watching? Good job, Mr. Kevin. 9. Okay, next one. Are you ready? I wish you could see Mr. Kevin. All I see is these computer monitors, and then his hands pop up and he shows me the numbers. It's so good. Okay, are you watching? Here we go. 5 and 2 make 7. Great job. Or you could have done 4 and 3. Or you could have done 6 and 1. That's still 7. You ready? Ooh, Mr. Kevin did 3 and 3. What else could you do? 4 and 2. What else could you do? 5 and 1. Very good. Next one. This one's so easy. 10. Ready? I wonder what Mr. Kevin's gonna do. He says 4 and 4. I was thinking 3 and 5. What were you thinking? Maybe you were thinking 5 and 3. Very good. Now, we're not going to use this slide. So actually, Mr. Kevin, we just need the whiteboard and me. I'm going to write the numbers because we're going to build the numbers together. Neat. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Show 13. Ready? Show 13. How do you make 13? You ready? How do you make 13? 10 and 3 makes 13. And I think I copied the wrong learning target because I said all the ways to make 6 and 9, and this is making a teen number. We're just going to go with it. We're going to go with the teen number, and then we'll look at the learning target at the end. And if I got it mixed up, oh well. You can never practice teen numbers too many times. I will tell you, even in second grade, teen number making is so important. So the fact that you're in kindergarten learning it is A-okay. Okay, we made 13. How do we make 13? A 10 and 3 ones. Let's do the next one. Now I want you to show 16. So how are you going to show 16? What are you going to do? Because 16 is not 10 and 3. What is it? It's 10 and 6. 10 plus 6 equals 16. Very good. Let's check. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Great job. Okay. Ooh, this is a big one. Are you ready? Let's show this number. Blank plus blank equals that number. Oh, what is it? Blank plus blank equals 19. What and what is 19? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's a lot of counters. How many purple counters do we have? 10. How many green counters do we have? 9. 10 plus 9 equals 19. You know, I just had a thought. I'm actually really glad we're reviewing teen numbers because we did them right before our break. And sometimes when we've been gone for a long time, we sometimes forget the new things we learned. So it's a good thing to review teen numbers. That teen numbers are made up of a group of 10 and 9 extra ones. Yes? Okay. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. Cleared it off. I wonder what's going to be next. Could we do 14? Are you ready? 14. Okay, here we go. How might we make the number 14? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How do we make 14? We made 14 with a 10 and a 4. 10 and 4 makes 14. Good. So now what we're going to do, are you ready? Now I want to see if we can use what we know about breaking apart these teen numbers and go back to the number 9. Are we going to need our tens frame for the number 9? Nope. But you know what you will need? You will need 2 different types of counters. You got it? Okay. I'm going to make the number 9. Can you make the number 9 with one kind of counter? Okay. So I've got my pink counters. I've got the number 9. And how am I making the number 9? What do I have? How many pink counters do I have? 9. And how many green counters do I have? 0. 9 and 0 make 9. Do you agree? Okay. What happens if this green counter comes here, goes right here, but we can only have 9 counters? So this one has to go. Now what do we have? We have 9. How many pink counters are there? 8. How many green counters are there? 1. 8 and 1 makes 9. Okay, get ready. You ready? Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 2 makes 9. 7 and 2 made 9. What do you think we should do? Should we add another green one? Here we go. Do, 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 do. How many are pink now? It's not 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3 makes 9. Okay. Here it comes. Are you ready? Do, 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 do. Boop. Now before it was 7 and 2. Now it's 6 and 3. Do you have any predictions what it's going to be? Yeah. 5 plus 4. Now wait a minute. If I do this, I have 4 plus 5. Look, 4 and 5. And if I do this, I have 6 and 3. And if I do this, I have 7 and 2. And we just go back the other way. How cool is that? That is fantastic, isn't it? I am going to check. Perfect. All right. Let's see if we can remember and list out all the ways we made 9. Are you ready? We did 9 plus 0. 9. Nope, not 9. What was next? We took one away from here and put one over here. So 8 plus 1. 7 plus 2. Look at that. 9, 8, 7, 0, 1, 2. 6 plus 3. 5 plus 4. Oh, here it goes. 4 plus 5. 3 plus 6. 7. Nope. 4 plus. Nope. You're telling me the wrong numbers, friends. 2 plus 7, because it goes 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 plus 8 and 0 plus 9. Look, all the ways to make 9. Let's take a look at what our homework's going to be for today. Today, you're going to do page 205 and 206. On page 205, you're going to make 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's what we're getting ready for. You are going to show me 3 ways to make the number 9. We just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ways to make the number 9. Then on the other paper, it'll tell you what to do at the bottom, but I can't quite read it. It's really small. I do think it's showing ways to make 6. So you're gonna draw all the different ways you can think of to make that number with 2 colored crayons. Okay? All right. Now, today we started with teen numbers, but Mrs. Wally thought, that is not right. We're not doing teen numbers. We're supposed to be doing 6 and 9. So we switched. And instead of doing the 6s, I knew you could do 6s because you've done 5s really easy. So we went straight for 9s because you were ready. So did we build the parts to make 9? Did we tell the parts that made 9? Did we tell blank and blank make 9? We did. Kiss your brain, kindergartners. Now, before you go today, you will need a learning buddy, your learning notebook, your crayons, and your pencil. Now it's time for your break. Make sure to get your materials and get ready to learn with Ms. Oslin. Have a great break, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Rules. 1. You have 10 seconds to pick your crewmate. 2. A new timer will appear with an exercise for the crewmate you picked. 3. You will get 10 points for each correct crewmate and exercise you choose. 4. If you pick the imposter, you will lose all your points. 5. See how many points you can get. Good luck.
Hi, kindergartners. Welcome back from your break after math with Mrs. Wally, and welcome back from a long winter break. I missed you terribly, but I'm so glad that we're back here together in our TV classroom. Hopefully you had a chance to gather your materials. You won't need anything except for your learning buddy right now. So you can put your learning notebook, your crayons, and your pencils to the side and have your learning buddy ready to go. You might remember from before our break that today and every day when we come together, your job is to listen, share, and read and write. And do you remember active listening posture? I bet as soon as we get started saying these, your muscle memory will take over and you'll remember exactly what it is. Say these with me. Here we go. Eyes watching, ears listening, voice quiet, body still. And even though we're showing active listening posture, especially when we've been away from each other for a while, you might need an extra reminder to focus. If you find your body starting to move and your brain start to think about something other than what we're talking about, you can use positive self-talk to gently remind yourself to focus, focus. We have been learning all about feelings. We used our feelings tree and our I messages to tell other people how we're feeling. Today, I want to teach you that feelings come in different sizes. There's big feelings and there's small feelings. So look at this. I know that picture's a little bit blurry, but we've seen a lot of these lately. Do you know what this is? Yeah. Mr. Kevin, what is it?
A thermometer.
It's a thermometer. Now, what is a thermometer used for? Turn and tell your learning buddy, what is a thermometer used for? Mabel, a thermometer is used to tell someone's temperature, to tell if their body is feeling hot or if it's right where it's supposed to be. Now, much like this thermometer that you use to tell if you have a fever or not, we can use a feelings thermometer to help us figure out what size our feeling is. Now, we've been practicing, like I said, I messages. I feel and naming that emotion. Today we're going to pay close attention to that emotion and think about, how big is this emotion? Is this emotion so big that my brain and my body can't focus? Or is my emotion so big that I might say or do something that I know I shouldn't? That would be a 4 or a 5 on the feelings thermometer. Now, if you're feeling an emotion, but you're still in the green zone, you still feel like you can focus and learn, you're feeling your emotion a 0, a 1, or a 2 on the feelings thermometer. And when you're feeling an emotion and it's kind of strong, but not so strong that you're losing control, you're at about a 2 or a 3 on the feelings thermometer. So stop and think, how would you feel if you lost the money that your adult gave you to go to the store to buy ice cream? How would you feel? Think about your iMessage. I feel, Now think about, How strong or how big are you feeling that emotion? Turn and tell your learning buddy your I message and how strongly you would feel that emotion. Use the number from the feelings thermometer. Mabel, I would feel disappointed if I lost my money that my adult gave me to go get ice cream at the store, and I would feel a 4, which means I might say or do something that I know I shouldn't or could hurt myself or someone else. Okay, here's another situation. How would you feel if you found a penny? Now, how strongly would you feel that? Turn and tell your learning buddy how you would feel if you found a penny and how strongly you would feel that on the feelings thermometer. Mabel, I think I'd be a 0. I'd be happy, but not really happy. Now, I want to point out that you and I and everyone won't necessarily feel the same way or feel the same size of emotion, even in the same situation. That's why it's important for us to recognize what we're feeling and how big that emotion is so that we can get in control and so we can understand how other people might feel. Okay, now how would you feel if you found $5? Think about your I message. I feel. How strongly would you feel that emotion?
A 3.
Mr. Kevin says a 3. And I was thinking I would feel the same. I would feel excited, and I'd be more excited than a 0 just finding a penny, but I wouldn't be so excited that I wouldn't be able to learn or focus. But that's a free cup of coffee, so it's pretty exciting. Now, here's another situation. How would you feel and how strongly would you feel if you were at the playground and someone wouldn't let you have a turn on the swing? Turn and tell your learning buddy how you would feel and how big that emotion would be if someone at the playground would not let you have a turn on a swing. Mabel, if I were at the playground and someone wouldn't let me have a turn on the swing, I would feel a 5 angry on the feelings thermometer. I would be really, really angry. My anger would be really big and hot. Now, again, you might feel differently than I would. It's important for us to know that other people feel things differently, feel them in different intensities, which means the size of the emotion, and maybe you don't care much about swinging anyways, so you wouldn't really care. But I feel really passionately about swinging, so I would be really angry if someone didn't let me have a turn. You can use the feelings thermometer to help you pay attention to the size of your feeling. If you are down at the bottom at a 0, you see that picture of chili, you might not feel very strongly about anything. A 1 is you feel it a little bit stronger, and then as you go up, you feel it stronger and stronger, much like a thermometer used to take your temperature. As the number goes up, you get hotter and hotter, and you need to pay attention to when you feel like you're going to lose control and say or do something that could hurt you or someone else or get you into trouble. Now, your independent work in your learning notebook, this is why I had you grab your learning notebook and your pencil and your crayons, is to check in with how you're feeling and pay close attention to the size of your emotion. And you're going to draw and write about it using everything you know about letter names and sounds, and label your picture and write letters on the lines below the picture to talk about how you're feeling and how strongly you're feeling that emotion. Because today we are learning that feelings come in different sizes, and we all feel different emotions for different reasons, and they can feel different sizes. You're also going to practice your independent reading today. Look at the pictures in your books and say aloud what is in the picture and listen for the sounds for letters that you know. You can also look at the words and find letters that you know and try to read the words. Now, to remind you about all of our special guests coming up, since it's a new year, we have something new coming along with our Wednesday special guest, and that's we have a new art teacher in our TV classroom. Miss Teresa will be here on Wednesdays not with our special guest, but on the same day as our special guest. They're not like in here together. So Wednesday, January 6th, we have Quabi and Simon from the Peace Bus, and then we'll have an art lesson by Miss Teresa. On Wednesday, January 13th, we have Tawana Nobles, who is the president and CEO of the Tacoma Urban League, and she was just recently elected to our Washington State Senate. She'll be here talking about her life, her childhood, how she came to be a state senator, and she's going to read a wonderful book to us. And then we'll have an art lesson by Miss Teresa. Now, I want to share with you that we have had some students from Tacoma write to us. We have a letter from Amelia, and Amelia wrote us this letter, and it says, "Hi, Mrs. Oslin and Miss Wally. My name is Amelia. Since your mailbox is empty, I drew a picture for you. Thanks, Amelia." And then she included her learning buddy, and she included a picture that she drew of Mrs. Wally and I and her learning together. Isn't that fantastic? Thank you so much, Amelia. So kindergartners, you can write us a letter too. And if it's okay with your adult, they can take a picture of it, which is what Amelia's family did, and they emailed it to us at this email address, and we checked it, and we printed it, and it's here on our show now. Or you could put it in the mail, which is what our friend, I want to say this right, Sela did. She wrote us a letter thanking Brad Evans for being here, talking about how she likes playing soccer. And she put it in the mail, and we got it. So write us letters. And at the very end of the show, Mr. Kevin will put up our address. Also, if you tell your teacher that you're watching these lessons, they can tell us, and we'll get you an envelope that already has a stamp on it, so you don't have to worry about getting a stamp to mail us a letter in the real mail. Now, kindergartners, it's time for our affirmation. This is the time in the show when we get to stop and think and say positive, uplifting things to ourselves. So today the affirmation that we're going to say is, I am worthy. You are worthy of kindness, of friendship, and of love. So tell yourself that. I am worthy. Say it with me. I am worthy. Excellent work today, kindergartners. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow in our TV classroom. Bye.
Hey kids, we want to see your work. Just send your pictures and your stories to TV Classroom, 601 South 8th Street, Tacoma, Washington, 98405.